Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you could join me today for this conditioning class. So what's going to be today is going to be a working from a beginner's to an intermediate stance. So I will do 2 rounds. Within that round I will have 3 exercises which I would class as more of a beginner's exercise, a little bit more explanation about what we're doing, where we should be feeling it, and in the next one I just bring it up a little bit for another level. Okay, so this will be also followed up, this series, with an intermediate advanced level as well. So it's just that transitioning yourself from that beginners to intermediate to advanced. Okay, so if you're ready to go, what you will still need is a mat, because we're getting on the floor. You will still need some weights. I've just kept them fairly light today in that beginners intermediate sort of section. Here I've got some 3s and I've got some 1.5s. I also still need a bottle of water and enough room to move about in. Okay, so if you've got all those, just grab them, bring them by, get ready to do that intermediate beginners sort of section where we'll be going from one to the other. Okay, so if you're ready to go, we shall start with a warm-up. Okay, marching it through. Okay, just lifting those arms and giving a little squeeze down with the abs pulled in. Okay, do that squeeze. Good, feel the shoulders stay low, strong arms. Okay, I'm going to do a little step touch. Squeezing back with those elbows. Okay, both elbows. Good. Now with both elbows going, I can really get that squeeze between the shoulder blades. I get that movement with my shoulders down, but the squeezing in. Good. 4. I'm going to do a step leg curl, step leg curl. Still strong arms, cross to the front, and then I get that lift, using my hamstrings at the back there. Good. Get that squeeze. Back to the legs. Back to your step touch. Little circle. Good. Now here at front, point. Just open out those ankles. Again, step touch it. Then point. Over the top. Little over the top. Good. Rib cage down and in. Abs pulled in. I'm going to make it a double. So on the double, I could do 2 taps or a tap, knee tap. Good. So you can bring that knee in, or if it's quite a new movement, there. Just a tap in. Good. 1 more on each side. I'm going to do little steps to the front. I drop it, widen it, bring it back up. Good. Let's try the other side. Get that drop down, just feel the weight over the fronts of the thighs. Okay, I'm going to do a wide squat here. Wide squat. Good, now feel that work. Back to the legs, glutes, all the way to the top. Give me that squeeze. Okay, one side to the other. Drop the shoulder down in. Come up to the top each time. I'm going to extend that to a little reach through. Little reach through. Good. Now as you drop, make sure your bottom goes out, that your back stays nice and straight. Don't roll it over from that lower back. Little inside thigh stretch there. Well done. Walk it in, walk it out, walk it in, walk it out. Yeah. Just dropping that weight each time as you get wide. Okay, stay in here. Underneath your feet, do me a narrower squat. Yeah, so now I'm going to get a little push with these arms. They push together. So already I've got my pecs working for me, across my chest. Well done, okay. Just a little roll round. My hips I'm keeping to the front. Just rolling that one shoulder around. Okay, the other shoulder round. Yeah, so what I'm doing here, I'm really keeping my rib cage low, my abs pulled in. Step touch for me, lift. Good, make that much big movement now. Arms and legs. Feel that heart rate coming up a little ways. Okay, going to stay wide here. Just a little run. I'm just taking my feet off the floor. Now a squat, wide squat. Good, so notice your heart rate come up a little bit. A little run, little run. Okay, now punch in the arms. Then the squat for me. Squat. Reach it up. Give me that squeeze. Back to your run again. Push them across. Good, so again, just be careful, just one over the other. Now your squat, squat. Push it up. Yes, 2 more, 2 and 1. Okay, here, little squeeze, down. Good, so I'm getting that turn. Try it on the other side. Give me that squeeze in. I don't drop that elbow, I turn the body. Back again, but faster. Squeeze it. Good, got another 4 here. Feel already your obliques working for you here. Keep your abs pulled in. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, just give it a little shake through. Okay, we're going to start on our first one. For my first one, I don't need any weights. It's just my own body weight. I'm going to explain what we're doing, where you should be feeling it. And it's all fairly standard stuff, but just sometimes with a little bit of more movement so that you can get those combo moves. Okay, so my first one is going to be a curtsy. So on my curtsy, I'm dropping down, keeping my zip and hollow on, and I've got my hips facing forward, my shoulders facing forward. Okay, so on the timer, we're going to go 30, 15. Okay, so have that room around you, ready to do that curtsy lunge. I pulse it down for 3. Okay. Then I come and stand back up. Then I use the same leg again. And then I come back up. 1, 2, 3. Good. So the work builds up on the outside of my thigh. Good. So again, get that drop. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Good. So again, everything stays straight. Okay, lovely, good. On my next one, it's going to be a down. I'm going to use that leg that I went over on my curtsy lunge for to bring those two things together. Okay, so I'll hand on your hip. Feel that you've got your zip and hollow turned on. Here, squeeze. So on that zip and hollow, what I'm feeling is from pubic bone at the front, pulling it in, cross from hip to hip, those ab muscles, and it's going to help me really keep my back nice and secure. Good, this time I'll get that little squeeze over. My head does go that way slightly. Good, down, give me that squeeze. Lovely, good, okay. On my next one, I'm going to do a rocking horse. So I rock, come up, step on it, forward, and I do the lift. Okay, we ready? Okay, glute lift, step on it, come up, go back down. Remember that front leg really has to be bent. Try not to do it with a straight leg because you'll get into the habit of flicking your lower back to get that lift. Yeah, so again, this is fairly beginner's movement. Dropping, and again, I'm testing my balance as well with this one. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. My second time round, I'm going to use the other leg. Okay, so it's the curtsy lunge, fingers on your hip bones, zip and hollow on, and off we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and up. I did do that pulse at the end. Good. Down. Lovely. So again, feel that shoulder and that hip, staying forward. Work builds up on the outside of your thigh. Good. 1, 2, 3, and up. And you're there. Well done. Good. Okay. My squat, hand out at the side, squat, and then a squeeze. Remember on your squat, you're always on your heels, your bottom's out, but your chest is up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Give me that squat. Yeah, so again, if you can feel that squeeze over the side of the waist, you're doing really well. Good. drop and squeeze. Squeezing up at the top. I'm just getting that little lean over on one side. Yeah, squeezing over the waist. And good work, well done. Okay, the rocking horse just on the other side. So I'm stepping forward with one leg, lifting one leg to the back, really getting that glute to work for me. Okay, abs pulled in. 3, 2, 1, here I go. Give me that lift, and up. Don't rush it. Get over that front leg, abs are pulled in. And again, I'm not swinging that leg to the top, I'm lifting it. Remember to use that big powerhouse muscles that you have called your glute group. That's it, lovely. Gluteus maximus, the piriformis, it's all in there. And lovely, good. Okay, well done. Okay, we're going to move on this time. So again, this time what I've got is the curtsy, but I'm going to come up to a little step out or a kick out. 1, 2, 3, and then step out. So this is your intermediate level. 1, 2, 3, coming up. 1, 2, 3, coming up. If you prefer to do it a bit lower, you can, but there's more work done on this leg when I don't put this leg down. So just become a little bit more difficult. Good. Down and up. Good. I've got that balance at the top with my zip and hollow on. Good work, well done. Okay, I'm going to lift a weight for this one. 1.5s or 3s. Depends on how used you are to lifting a weight. It's the squat, but this time weight comes down, not my elbow. Here, squeeze it over. So it comes onto the outside of my thigh, so I still get that little squeeze over my obliques, front and back waist, but my heart rate comes up a little bit more on this one because I've got that added weight in my arm. There, good, squeeze. Outside of waist, outside of hip, squeezing through the waist, so there we go. Lovely, good. Then I'm going to pick up 2 weights. Okay, this time, no backwards and forwards. I'm going to do a lift and a lift through here. So choose your weights, don't make your weight drag you over. Okay, here, and give me that lift. Up. Give me that lift. Good. So the work now comes from having that big weight at the front here, not letting your shoulders go down, pull them down your body. Give me that lift. Second time round, I'll be standing on the other leg. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Okay, the curtsy with the kick out. High kick or low kick, I'm going to leave that up to you. 3 little pulses at the end, and then the lift. Okay, ready? So this second round should feel a little bit harder to do. Good, so you can work from one straight into the other. As I say, I will be releasing as well the intermediate advanced. Lovely, good. The squat. Near the end of our first round, which classify really as the legs, glutes, lower half. 2, 1. Do with the squat, outside of thigh. Outside of thigh. Good. So again, I'm still using my squat, absolutely level on my squat. Still getting that squeeze over the side of the waist. Core pulled in. Good. Weight on the outside of my thigh. Lovely, good. Okay, I lifted my right leg first. It's going to be my left leg. I'm forward, I'm long in the spine, Drop my shoulders down, don't let them drop forward. Okay, one leg lift, using that glute. Good, now, make it a whole leg lift. Try not to do this where you just do it from the knee, where you're working your hamstring. I really want to work the glute. I want to keep my weight on that front leg where the glute can feel it too. Give me that lift. Give me that squeeze. Nice big lift with the arms. Good. And well done. Your first round done. Good work. Okay, take a little water break if you want to. We're going to move on to arms. Okay. Because I'm going to do alternate arms, you can pick your lighter weight, especially when we come to the more advanced stuff. You might want a lighter weight because it's going to be a longer lever. But with this one, I'm going to use alternates. So I'll stay with that light to medium heavy weight. It's going to be a squat. I lift one arm, I don't lift the rib cage. Squat, lift the other arm. So it's just alternate arm lift. Okay, so grab the weights that you want to work with. Okay, squat. Give me that lift. Good, so things to remember. Squeeze up through the legs, keep the rib cage down, get that strong lift through the arms. Good, give me that lift. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. Now I'm going to do a tricep. Just one. Second time around I'll be using the other. Okay, so here, you can hold your hand onto there. It's a lift. Okay, ready? Here we go. You can stick with that slightly heavier weight, medium weight. You can go heavier still if you feel you want that challenge. But the important thing to remember is that this elbow does go straight each time. And it doesn't, as it gets tired, move away from your head. Give me that lift. Good. All the way up. Lock the elbow. Try not to use the wrist at the end. Don't make it floppy, make it strong. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I'm going to have both weights at the front because I know that's going to work my back because the weights are here. It's going to be alternate shoulder lifts. Okay, so it does work on my core. Here. Good, so it's an arc up at the side. Good, so from the side, here, back stays straight the whole time, just comes up to be about shoulder height, and I can feel it over the back of my shoulder. Good. So you can go lightweight, you can go medium light if you want to. Well done. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, this is where I'm going to go longer lever, so I'm just going to go slightly lighter weight. Good. Okay. See, forward going. Strong foot at the back, shoulders back and down. Lovely, good, okay. Back to your original weights. I'm going to do that squat, alternate arm lifts. Okay, well done. Okay, here we go. Squat, elbows, do hit your knees. Good, so I'm doing one, doing the other. Lovely, good, okay, well done. Then I'm going to go just to the one weight. going to be that tricep. I'll do it with this arm first, so I'm going to do it with this arm. Back over my head, I can hold on to it, then it goes all the way up. All the way up with a straight elbow. Not leaning back. Remember your zip and hollow on. Good, so get that tricep to work. Don't let that elbow float away from your head. It'll want to do that if it gets tired. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I'm back to that alternate shoulder lifts. Okay, singles. The single does give me work to do through my core because I want everything else to stay the same even though the movement is unequal. It's not both arms out at the same time. That's coming in your heavier one. Good, you can go with a lightweight in this one if you want to. Just get that action correct, where you always bend at the elbow. I don't throw the arm out, I crank it up to the side. Lovely, good, okay, well done. With those lighter weights, I'm just going to pull it back this time. Singles, did before, singles and singles, but this time I'm going to do a double, squeeze it back. So I've gone long lever, but I've gone lighter weight. So the movement itself is slightly more difficult. Good, but I'm keeping control of it on the way up and on the way down. Lovely, good, okay, well done. This time, you stay with the light weights. We'll go with a slightly heavier weight like we did before. This time, I'm going to make it more difficult. One goes up at the back and down. Okay, here we go. Good, so pretty much the same as it was on that up arm. I've just introduced to you that bottom arm. And as it comes up, try not to tuck the wrist. Lock both wrists, so you know it's the arms that have to do that work. Good. Good work, well done. Okay, 2 weights up at once, so if you want to go to a lower weight now, you can. So the first one, the beginner's one, was talking about the zip and hollow, that's still important. Okay, ready? Here we go. Good, so a lot of it's about the core here. I don't let my shoulders drop down as my arms come together. Give me that lift. Good, lifting it up. And well done, good. I'm back to those slightly lighter weight because I'm picking them up on a long lever and then pulling them back. Okay, foot planted, strong, and here we go. Good, so they end up shoulder height on that pull back. Good work, well done. Onto those triceps. Remember I had this arm up last time, so it's going to be the other arm up. This one comes underneath, using that inner tricep without using my wrist. Okay, here we go. All the way up, all the way down. It stays close to your head. Good, all the way up, all the way down. Lovely, good. My last one on this circuit of arms, that double. Okay, so if you want to stay with a heavier weight, do. And it's the last one before we get on the floor. Okay, give me that lift. Good. Lifting it up, palms end up, facing towards the floor. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. We're going to go to on the floor. Now this next one, if you do have a band where you are, you can use a band, otherwise we're just going to do a little sit-up. We will be on the floor. Okay, so you still need a weight, and I would suggest bringing one of your lighter weights with you. Get a little drink of water if you need it here now. Good. Okay, so I'm going to show you the sit-up. Lots of people complain back of necks get sore. This puts you in a good position where I use the band to just rest my head in it. Okay, so if you've got a band, if you have it, doesn't matter, you can just hold on to the back of your head, getting a band the next time you see it. Okay, so I'm going to start with my sit-up, and with that band just behind my head there, and then I have to consciously try and get my head to relax in that band with my arms constant. Okay, so my head's always off the floor, my knees are always bent. Do with that sit-up, and let your head just be really relaxed in that position forward. Okay, so got that, or you can hold on to your head, give me that little squeeze up. It's going to be working those long abs, and that's where you're going to feel it. Okay, decide which one you're going to do. You've still got a few seconds left. Getting in position. I don't pull myself up by throwing my arms forward. I just work as a unit, with this just relaxed on my head. So again, I can sit up and really concentrate on those long abs coming through the front. Good. Now as you go down, don't let your rib cage lift up. If you do, you'll use momentum through that rib cage to get yourself back up again. And good work, well done. Okay, on my obliques here, foot on the floor, other foot across it. I'm leaving it on the floor, head comes up, opposite hand. Now it's best to put your thumb onto your lower part of your cheekbone and give me a lift up and over. Okay, so my head is rested now in this one hand, my elbow's out, and let the shoulder come up, and the elbow comes up from the end of that structure. Remember which way you came up, because then the next time round you can do the other side. Lovely, good. Okay, I'm going to come up. I'm going to come onto all fours here. Shoulders back and down, long in the neck. I'm going to lift the leg out. You can either have it on the floor or lifted. And here, go with my shoulder back and down. Just give me those little pulses. So it's working my core through here. Imagine there are two headlamps on your hip bones. One doesn't want to go out to the side. They both stay facing down towards the floor. Okay, then just give me that little pulse. Good, so my glutes working for you the whole time, my hamstring, lift that arm, my shoulder on that side. And lovely, good. Okay, we're getting back onto the floor for that second round. And again, that band behind my head rested in the band. If you haven't got the band, you can just hold onto your head. Here, legs are out. I get that curl. Knees stay bent. In that 30 seconds, I can really build up a body of work there. My head is just rested in that band. I'm not making the arms do the lift, they're just doing the hold. The lift comes through my abs. Good work, well done. Okay, lovely. Okay, one leg over. I've now gone the other way to the other leg. Put my head up, put my hand behind, or you can have your thumb, remember, on your cheekbone there. Okay, coming up and across. Good. Up and across. Good work, well done. We're over on all fours. It's my other leg, so it can be out here if you feel that that lift is too much. But if you can, you get the lift, hamstring and glutes. And when your arm lifts, you don't reach out, you don't go uneven, you stay with your hips facing towards the floor, long in the neck, you're looking at that mat directly in front of you, and I'm just doing that pulse. So the work goes up on the glutes and the hamstring, aided by my zip and hollow on here, which keeps my hip bones and my headlights towards the floor. Okay, and there. Good. Well done, okay, lovely. On my next one, the intermediate one, so it's a little bit more of an ask on this one. I'm going to come up, reach it, out, down, my shoulders go to the floor, but don't open your head. Okay, up. So I'm holding that squeeze. It's a crunch there. I've introduced the legs as well on this one. If you prefer just go up and hold and come down, you can. Up, reach it. Good, how are we feeling? Lovely, good. Okay, well done. On this next one, I'm going to take a weight with me. So instead of the arm coming up at the front, this leg is going to move in and out. And so is this arm, so it comes in and out. Good, so again, you can go heavier with the weight if you want to. Keep that going for me. We get heavier with the weight. Good, so again, you can challenge yourself. There's more movement in the leg this time. It's just a pulse last time. And good work, well done. As I come down from my one coming up and over. Okay, here is where I was before. Now you can stay here if you want to, or lift that leg off the floor. There's less pressure going through that leg, so it makes it just a little bit harder to get up and over. And remember which leg you used, because you're going to be using the other side on the last part of your circuit, which is just coming up soon now. Give me that squeeze. Feels like harder work, even though this knee is nearer, because I can't push through the floor to get myself up. Okay, so remember which leg, which arm you use. Okay, lovely. I'm going to do that crunch in, and then touching if you want to, or just the crunch. Okay. My head's on the floor for the moment. As soon as I start, it comes off. Do me the crunch, do me the reach. Good, so get me that squeeze. Good, squeeze it in. Good work, well done. Okay, I came up. I'm going to use the other arm, the other leg. You can go with your lighter weight if you want to, or your medium. Okay. Okay, so it goes out, comes in. girl. Getting a long leg out, half arm. So again, with the arm, don't throw it up. Work it slow enough that you get the lift. So you have to really use the core, this one. It's all about the abs on this last one. Good work, well done. Last bit of last circuit on your back. I just remember I went up with my right, so this time I go up with my left. So left elbow to right knee. And this is my other option. I'm off the floor. Yeah, give me that squeeze. Last few seconds now. Good work, well done. Okay, you're off your beaks. We're just going to do a little stretch out. Okay, well done on that. If you managed to go all the way through on that. Okay, lovely, good. We just got that rest now. Up over your head, and again. It should feel harder on that second set that we did. Okay, ribcage up and out. I've got that arch underneath my back. Okay, now I'm going to pull my ribcage down and in, and my abs pulled in. So my arms start to come off the floor, and so do the tops of my legs. I'm going to get that big reach up through to the ceiling, and then I turn my hands down, and it's like pressing through treacle. Push those hands away from you and down. Okay, lovely. And then I put one foot on the floor, then the other foot on the floor. If you want to use the band for your stretches out, if you have a band, fine. If not, just hold that leg up, do me a hamstring stretch, and there we are. So we're just getting that leg to come in. Okay, just nice and slowly pulling it in, keeping your hips on the floor. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I'm going to just change that over onto the other leg, and then out over my hip, and then slowly, when you feel it's ready, just a nice slow pull in. That's it, good. And again, your leg will get used to that position, so feel that you can give it another little pull. So there's always that stretch going on the back of your thigh. Okay, lovely. You can put that foot down. Now you can leave the leg up, bring the leg down, but if you're not used to that, you can hold onto your legs and pull yourself up into that sitting position. Okay, lovely. Then we're going to come over, and we're just going to put those feet together like that there, and I'm just going to get that little stretch through on my lower back. So again, I'm just going to drop my head down, feel that stretch over the back of the neck, going down into the lower back. Okay, just holding it there. Okay, and as I come up out of that, I'm just going to come over onto my knees. And then again, if you have any knee trouble, make sure it's nice and padded there, because I'm going to come forward into a hurdle stretch. So down like that, let your weight drop right through the middle, zip and hollow on. Okay, and I'm going to lift, and I'm going to do a tricep stretch at the same time. Okay, lovely, good. Feel that weight right in the middle. Well done. Especially well done if you went from that sort of beginner's light work into that intermediate work. And stay with me, then next time round it's going to be that intermediate, and it's going to be the advanced. Okay, lovely. And therefore you can work up to that advanced stage. Okay, lovely. I'm going to bring that leg underneath me. Now if you don't want to do this, you can do it lying on your back, the usual glute stretch. Otherwise it's a pigeon pose here. I'm down onto my elbows, and I'll just let my hip drop out if you want to, or you can keep it right there, but my shoulders stay even, and that glute muscle has to stretch further as it drops out. Okay, lovely, coming up, and now I'm going to go hurdle stretch with the other leg. So I just hurdle it forward, drop my weight down through the middle. Again, my knee is well padded on that. If you have any knee issues. Okay, dropping it down, then give me that lift up, and then just the pull down. So you get that tricep stretch and you keep your weight right in the middle. Feel that you can just keep on sinking down. Give me that zip and hollow on the whole time, and you get more and more of a front thigh stretch, hip flexor stretch. Okay, lovely. This time as I come back, either lying on your back for your glute stretch or tuck that leg underneath you, coming down onto your elbows there. Then if you want to, drop that hip out. If not, stay here, and I'm even on both elbows. Okay, lovely, good. Feel that stretch out, feels good on those glutes there, they worked hard for us today. Okay, then I'm coming into the centre, and I'm going to push my weight back into the downward dog. Now you can go straight back if you're used to a downward dog, really reaching up, putting your head in between your arms. If it's a newish one to you, you can go wider, and then you can really get that push up. Try to keep those legs straight, or as straight as they will go, to get that work over the lower back, that stretch over the lower back, down the backs of the legs. Okay, walk your hands back now, bend your knees, and then slowly unroll and come up. If you get that roll around on the shoulders, good. Out, back, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a little shake out, and very well done today. So it's really good if we went from that one into that next leap, and then the next one will be that intermediate into the advanced. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was useful to you and informative. Okay, I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.